everyone, this is Steph. Today we're very excited because I invited one of my successful clients, Arturo, to share with you guys how can he successfully get 16 students in just 5 days. So welcome, Arturo.
Thank you very much, Steph. Very happy to share with you and your students and your audience. Uh, it has been great. It has been fantastic. So, how did I do that?
Yes, maybe let me ask you some questions to let people know more about you first,
Good.
shall we? Cool. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your business, and what do you do?
Right. So, for the past 20 years, I've been working in IT and IT security. And of course, as you progress in your career, you begin managing and leading teams. I got this flavor of just mentoring, coaching, teaching younger colleagues how to do things and and it turned out into more than how do you configure a firewall and more into, oh my God, I'm lost. What do I do with my life and that sort of thing. So out of that came this love of, oh, I really would love to show people how I've lived in countries as I chose, moved from South America to Europe, within Europe from one country to another, then decided to go to Malaysia. I'll go to Malaysia, and here I am. And I just like that vehicle, that consistent approach, that way of getting my message out. And that's why, no, that's what working with you in the program, that's what kind of sparked all of a sudden. It's like, oh, yeah, you have all these things in your head. It's just about getting it out and following, well, what we discussed in the program.
Got it. So what is the specific outcome that you're delivering for a student?
It's a methodology on how you can plan ahead in your life, professional and personal, to balance them, and then to reach those goals following on specific steps. So if you think of a very popular framework like Ikigai, people do an Ikigai weekend and they come out saying, oh my God, I know exactly what I want to do. And then they get back home and they look at, but I don't know how to get there. So it's filling that gap. It's just getting all of the steps of the plan together so you can pick up what you need, network with whoever you need to network, and just execute yourself into happiness and freedom, professionally and personally.
Wow. Okay, cool. Got it. It's very amazing. I've never seen something like that. So I'm curious, what was the problem you had before you joined our program?
So biggest problem, well, I would say it's like 50-50. 50% of the problem was, I don't think I can do it. And the other 50% is because of that, I was always thinking, how does it looks like so complex. I mean, you need to be like a Udemy or a Mind Valley or some big company to be able to to prepare an online course. So those two were the biggest blocks I had.
Got it. And so you got this problem. And so why did you choose to join our program specifically over any other program?
Well, several factors. One of them, very concise information that I saw coming from you. Kind of thought, it made me feel like, okay, this is practical. This is the kind of thing I want to do. It's not just going to be a pat on the back telling me, hey, you can do it. This is going to give me the things I need. Plus, I knew what you have done. So I realized, hey, this is a person I can trust in delivering. And then, your smile, that's the kind of thing I want to transmit as well when I'm in a training.
Wow, cool. And like after you joined the program, was there anything in particular about our program that really helped you, and why is it so effective?
Well, the one thing I noticed, and I don't know exactly what you did, but is upon week one, it was nonstop creativity. So it was just basically me jumping on the same old simple mind mapping software that I have. I have had it for years, and it was just get in there and bubbles start appearing, connections being made, a draft of the program that I'm delivering right now just coming out, and then reining in all of that creation into the specific steps that you shared in the program to follow in order to make it a concise program. So I think that was like the first and foremost what I got out of it immediately.
Wow. And I still remember you actually got a paid student only on day 4 after joining the program. Can you share with our audience how do you do that? Only, and you have absolutely no experience of how to launch a program or online course. You have no idea. You have all the dots are not connected. How were you able to get a client, a paid one, on only day 4 of the program?
Right. So and I preemptively will say that I'm the worst salesman ever because I just can't get myself on that, marketing mindset. However, I do explain with my passion what people will get. So to me, I can't remember which question was in the particular Q&A session in our program, but I do remember that when I answered the question, I delivered with all the passion that I felt at the moment, and because of this creativity burst that I was mentioning before, and immediately this person started, "Oh, you take my money," and it will continue throughout the whole program. So, yes, it's
Wow,
that mix of creativity and passion. It's it.
That's really cool. I mean, yeah, you really know, like, it really ignites your passion that, yes, this is the direction that I will go for. Cool, that's really cool. And as a result of implementing the program, what was the outcome?
Well, I have, after graduation call from the program, I had the online training already set. If I had to fit it between my day job, I do have a day job, plus also with other initiatives that I have, and also had 3 more trainings already in the pipeline, just from what we learned in that program. So I'm working on one of them, which is about consulting at an emotional level. That's going to be coming out very soon. That also came out from the same program.
Wow. And how many students you get, and within how many days?
So because I was so concentrated on making all of this work and flow, I actually forgot about doing a lot of marketing ahead of time. So in what I did is 5 days before the date, I said, okay, with the exception of the person who has said, take my money way back, I said, okay, I announced it through a very normal, no Facebook ads, no, not paying anybody, just gonna put it on Facebook. I said, guys, I'm gonna be doing this. And if you know somebody who would benefit from this, somebody who needs to find a change course of their life, so reassure that they're going the right way, please let them know. And I wanted to cap it at 10 or 12, but I had to take 16 because some of them were just so insistent.
Wow.
They were telling me, oh, please, Art, because I'm like dealing with a full-time job and 2 kids, and I know you can help me. So, okay, you're in. So that's
wow. So 16 students, 16 paid students in just 5 days of cash or promotion.
Yes. Wow. Well, I mean, that's following the fish in the pond and all of the little tricks that I picked up in the program, and just deliver it with passion. That's it.
That's super cool. And how many countries are they coming from? Like, are they from different parts of the world?
Yes, that's about 4. I had to promise that I would deliver this version again for the US folks. Because the problem is I'm in Malaysia, so I can make it work on Saturdays afternoon Malaysia, morning in Europe. And then I took some people from Europe and combined it with the Malaysians. And then Q&A, it's nighttime here, lunch for them. So they will be attending with the lunch bag and stuff. But, couldn't fit the
Wow.
US. But I do have lined up some US for number two delivery of the training.
Amazing. Getting global clients. Really cool. So, how has your life changed since you're achieving this outcome? And is this your ever first attempt?
It is my very first attempt, and I'm like the busiest guy you can imagine. So it's all about you know uh, automating the stuff that I do now, and trying to make sure that the work, the day job, doesn't disappear yet. But it's where it's going to happen anyway. So it's just a matter of maintaining the balance, and I'm following my own methodology now, happily, because this is succeeding. So
Wow. And how do you foresee yourself, let's say, 6 months down the line? Where do you think you will be potentially just following the system that you just learned?
well, I think 6 months down the line, I would have three courses. So there'll be a decision, and I possibly will be chasing you, very emphatically, to know how to now. Okay, I need to put some of this on evergreen mode, and how do I develop this into you know phase two of a plan, etc. So I see that's the moment when I have to reevaluate. Okay, do I really want a day job, or do can I make passive income make up plus what I do with the live trainings, etc. That's
Yeah.
where my mindset is right now.
And in terms of like, uh, let's say in terms of revenue, based on what you've done, and with constant improvement, with consistent support, how do you see yourself 6 months down the line? Like, how much do you think you really can make, like, realistically?
I'm thinking just from the trainings, if I do one training a month, which is pretty much okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. Um, that we're talking in 6 months with one training in Evergreen and one training live, I would be matching my day job. So if I really have two trainings at the same time, say I do one session each during the week, you can be making easily 7K, 10K monthly. So it's
That's
if you get the audience right, I don't see why not.
amazing. Yeah, absolutely. And where do you think, let me ask you, like, where do you think you would be right now if you didn't take action and didn't join our program?
Doing my day job, just just doing the same old thing and trying to find a way to channel my passion. So yeah, it's I'm not going back. That's for sure.
Right, right, right. And because we have a lot of audience who are on the fence of thinking, like watching this, and they're on the fence thinking, oh, should I book a call to speak to me or my team about joining the program? What would you say to them if someone is on the fence?
What do you got to lose? I mean, if I had not taken the call that day with you, I would be doing the same job. I would be probably wondering, hmm, maybe that could have been the way, the things that I want to do. But I didn't even take the call. That would be the silliest thing you would ever do. Just try it. Got nothing to lose, and
And
a
what would,
lot a
yep.
lot to gain.
And um, yeah, again, like, there might be people who are thinking of, what if it didn't work, or what is there any guarantee, or how does the program look like? There's so many objections that
Yeah.
they think, uh, it cannot work and I cannot make back my investment. How would you see? Do you think this program is like an expenses or it's like an investment, or how do you see it?
Oh, not at all. It is a small investment with huge gains. Now, one of the things I do in the warm up of my own training is I show people how we have been schooled, we have been educated to fit the model of the Industrial Revolution. That we moved away from that about 8 years. Right now, your labor is not what's worth it. What's worth is your expertise. Everybody has expertise on something. And it's like my wife, for example, she felt like, well, my English is not even that good, but she's my head of marketing. She's handling all of the, social media channels and pushing content every day. That's her, not me.
Wow.
And it is because she does have the expertise of choosing the right message. That simple is worth a lot of money. And you can teach it to other people and you can help them be free as well, get a better job. So, you know, definitely small investment could pay off like big time.
Amazing. So any final last words for people who are watching this case study?
Don't make the mistake of not even trying. Just do it. Take a step. Everybody's an expert on something and will be able to find a venue, audience in which to develop that passion. So it's just a matter of knowing how to do it. And that's what that phone call will unlock. That's what happened to me.
Wow. Thank you very much for sharing very great success with us and really share with us like the whole journey. Again, congratulations so much. And I'm looking forward to help you to hit 5 figures down the line.
Thank you very much, Steph, not only for the call, but for all the, because of you, I'm on this path. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. See you guys.
Bye bye.